You are doing so much. I hear you also have healthcare facilities there, just so much. But what are some of the visions and the hopes that you have for Soweto Academy at this point? Because you really want to take it even a step further. I heard you want to have basketball courts and swimming pools and tennis courts for the children to be able to play.
That's what we would like to have. We would like to make these children feel like they are also loved. They are members of the society, that everyone else, you know, they would enjoy what other people are enjoying. You see, you go into the city of Nairobi and you find that the city of Nairobi is just as good as South Bend city here. But you go to the poor over there, they're just left there to rot. So that's where the hate comes from. When someone finds out that he's not enjoying what other people enjoys, and the devil uses that person now to start terrorizing others. And we as Christians, we have to be different. We have to show the love of Jesus. Jesus never just came to preach. He came to meet the whole, he brought holistic mission. You know, that's, he met man's need both physically and spiritually. And that's what we feel, that's the call that God has called us to do as Christians. So we should be different from other people by our action and by our love.
He said we should feed the hungry, clothe the naked, we should visit those in prison, we should welcome the stranger or the homeless into our homes. And recently we have had opportunity just really to see God work with different organizations. Feed My Starving Children provided these wonderful meal packs, about 270,000 meals. And Feed the Hungry was involved with the logistics of getting them there. And Pastor Floyd and Sally Smith of Church in Kinsman, Ohio, provided the funds to ship these meals to you. And, you know, 250,000 meals now in your hands to be able to feed those children each and every day. What kind of impact does it make when you can put a warm meal inside a child's belly and give them that education as well? What does that say about the fact that Jesus is alive?
That satisfies a lot. And today, my brother, our church, our local church, we have no place to put people. Right now we get emails every day. They say, when you come back, bring another church. Because it's filled up. Kibera alone has 1 million people. And we need to build a church that can seat 1 million people. So you can see what love can do. And this happened after you had started helping us. When you started bringing food is when, you know, it really touched people and made the difference. And these children now, they have hope. And we pray that this should continue. That's our prayer, you know, because it has really made us to be relieved and to see the love of God from the people of God.
We've got a saying that food is a little key that will open up big doors, and it will make a way for those that have never heard the gospel to hear the gospel. I heard an African proverb that empty bellies have no ears. And so as Jesus reaches out and ministers tangibly, physically, to these children and to the people of Kibera, all of a sudden the gospel takes on a little bit more meaning, doesn't it?
Yes, sir. You see, when we talk of Jesus' love, and we have many faiths. We have Islamic, we have Buddha, we have native,
animism,
whatever. But the difference between Jesus and all other prophets that there are, Jesus is organism. You know, his ministry is different from these other people. When you see Jesus in action, it takes the whole of you. You see now, you are reaching people with the love that is unconditional. You are in America here, reaching out to those people in Africa who would have never known you otherwise. And you see, through the love of God, these children are understanding that someone in America there cares for us. When we Africans, nobody cares for us. Even our government is not providing for us. And Jesus is providing for us through these people in America whom we have never met. You see? And this is what is causing the difference. And if you continue doing this, I know the whole world is going to come to Christ. No matter what the devil does. The devil has to do what he's doing because he comes to kill, to steal, and to destroy. But Jesus' love and power overcomes the power of the enemy. So we don't have to listen to what the devil does. We have to love people no matter who they are.
And, you know, God's hand is really, really upon the work that is being done there, because these children are kind of like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I mean, they are just winning awards. They're excelling in their studies and in everything that they put their hands to do. Why do you think that you're seeing so much success happen there at Soweto Academy?
What I would say first is God. God is the one doing it. I'm not doing it. I just obeyed what God told me to do. And as we obeyed to do what God told us to do, we can see the results. Now God is hooking us to you and to other people through that obedience, through faith.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to have much to do God's work. You just obey and be willing to go and to do what He wants you to do. And everything will follow.
Amen.
So these children are excelling because God is putting in them some wisdom that the world cannot withstand.
We want to thank you for joining us, Reverend Chris. And as we've been talking here, your website's been up on the screen. And for more information about Soweto Academy, website's real simple, SowetoAcademy.com.